What's going on, people out there, YouTube land? We are going to play TOUGHMAN contest, which seems to be what the UFC was. Well, actually, this would have been before the UFC, or this is what they would have shown on TV somewhere around about the same time that the UFC would have came out. I remember something similar about a TOUGHMAN contest. But that's roughly what this is. It's going to be a sports game for the Sega Genesis 32X. This is one of the games I picked up. I'm about to check this out. Looks cool. I believe this guy right here in the front that we see is Butterbean. Yeah, as we see there coming on the writing. And this is a sports game. I don't anticipate beating a level or going too far, so the video might be a little bit shorter. Pretty much going to test it out, see how far I go, win a few fights, lose a few fights maybe. And we'll check this out. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about this. I haven't heard of this. I found this at my retro gaming store. Decided I'd pick it up. It was a cheap buy, $3. And this is the second game up for review. So let's get started. Enough talking, enough bibble babble. You guys like what you see, subscribe, like, don't forget. Don't be shy. Alright, let's get this started. Who do we got here? We can pick some characters. We kind of have quick bios, height, weight, speed, power, all that stuff. Now we're going to go through the characters, see what we got. I think these are just made up people. And if these were real people, I don't remember who they are. You guys maybe know if these are real people, decide to do some research on what you're seeing, leave it in the comments. Right now, I mean, these graphics are about as good as Altered Beast. Subpar at best so far. Let's just pick somebody and get on with our lives. Whoops. Need to hit the start button. Let's just pick somebody. Look at this. Look at that. Throwback graphics right there. I mean, for 32X, I mean, you would expect it to be better. I mean, I could have grabbed a regular Sega Genesis game if I wanted to do these kinds of graphics. Yeah, I've never played this. I'm not sure what this is. Perhaps a boxing style? This guy here is doing his commentating. I'm not going to read that off to you. If you guys wish to review the video, check it out, see what it says, that's fine. I kind of do a brief summary as I'm sitting here looking at it. Let's see what we get. What do we got? Let's get this party started. There we go. And you would think that the 32X would just, I don't know, you think it would have pushed the games at, oh, what is this? Oh, that's odd. I'm not even a real person. Oh. Now, wait a minute. I'm assuming I'm the guy like Punch Out. That's this little outline of a character. But why am I not swinging though? That's the thing. Oh. Yeah, I kind of got like a delay to it. That makes sense. Huh. Yeah, I think the mechanics of this game are about as stiff as mechanics can get. I mean, even when I'm stopping and moving on to the next button, it's still processing the last two buttons. Try to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, what? Oh, time. So at the end of a round, we got an instant replay, a corner man, a round status, a throw in a towel, and of course a return to fight. I would throw in the towel on this game, but I'm here for the review, so we're here to the end. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of return to the fight. I don't think there's any need for any of these other options. Let's just kind of move on with our lives. Yeah, I don't know about this chick. I don't really have too much to comment on that, so to speak. Come on now. Wake up. Now, the way I see it is, it's kind of like the A button's a left punch, B button's a right punch, and C button's perhaps like a power punch. Oh, but yet he can do specials and combos. I'm over here trying to throw uppercuts in hopes I even hit this dude. Now I can't punch. I don't have a, not like I have a stamina meter, I have a health meter. Yeah, that's not looking too good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nothing to indicate when I'm going to stand up or how good I'm doing. So now, as you guys can see, the graphics are falling short. There's nothing to really indicate a stamina bar or when I'm going to stand when I get knocked down. For a 32x game, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say this this would be one I'd add to my collection, even though I just did. I wouldn't know if I could recommend it for you guys to do so. Return to the menus. You're as good as your last fight. Well, I'm not very good then, if that's the situation. Now, see, I didn't own a 32X, so I didn't really know what to expect when I found this at the thrift store and powered it up and got everything running and bought games for it. I just, from what I've seen on YouTube and other YouTubers that posted stuff, some of those other games were actually quality looking. But as far as this one that I picked up, I have one more to review. Obviously, this is game 2, but as far as TOUGHMAN here, I don't know if I'd do something I would definitely recommend. It's kind of cheesy. Once again, I'm just going to pick it. I'm going to get in there. I don't want to really figure out how to switch my opponent. And in between each screen, you have to hit the button. It doesn't just start. I'm going to switch it up to a white chick in another country, which is weird. I'm thinking it would have been vice versa. Of course, I'm not really sure what that meant anyway, so also not paying attention. Look at this guy. I get to be an outline figure. Like every time I press right, he seems to... Okay, there we go. It's lagging. It's just like Punch Out. Like Super Punch Out even. I'm trying my hardest to get him to move. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. I don't know if the mechanics could even keep up with how I'm trying to move. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this might be my last fight. If I do go down, which I eventually will. For this review anyways, I will continue playing after this. Not for too much longer, just enough to see if maybe I could beat a fighter. But that is a review. Like I said, the video would be shorter based on the fact that it is a sports game. This is TOUGHMAN for the Genesis 32X. And as you guys can see, you can judge for yourself that this game is subpar, graphics-wise, mechanics. And like I said, if you like what you see, leave a subscribe and like. I sure do appreciate it. I am going to be doing more reviews. I'm going to be killing it. I'm going to be going to the thrift stores. I'm going to be hitting my retro throwback electronics store. I'm going to be doing a few things here and there. I got an itinerary, so we have some plans. I'm actually watching this replay. So, but like I said, this is a review of the video. And leave a subscribe and like. I will be doing a second video. I will give you guys a preview of that, or you can actually catch it in my preview. And yeah, if this is something that you guys want, you liked what you've seen, maybe you thought different of the game than what I played and seen, you're more than welcome to go out and buy it. You can probably get it for about $3. And that was the game. Subscribe, like, later.